Get ready with me while I tell you about the time I spent the entire night with Jacob Elordi. So this had to have been in like 2018, maybe 2019. One of my best friends was living in West Hollywood at the time, so she invited me to fly out to Los Angeles for a girls' weekend. And I was in desperate need of one because I had just gone through one of the worst breakups of my entire life. I thought we'd be going out to like clubs and bars, but we literally spent most of the time at the beach. And I am so glad that we did. The last night I'm there, we decided to go watch the sunset at this cute little spot up by Malibu. If you've never been to Malibu, there are these secret little spots all along the Pacific Coast Highway that have these caves you can enter into, but onto private beaches with the most beautiful sunset. And the best part about them is most tourists have no idea they exist. My friend and I go there and we climb down into the caves. We expect there to be no people, but there's one group of guys. And we're thinking, okay, whatever, like it's sunset time, of course there's gonna be one group. We brought a picnic blanket and we like set it up and sit down on the rock and just kind of keep to ourselves. After only 20 minutes, this one guy starts walking up to us. He introduces himself as Kyle and he says he lives in Malibu. After a little bit of talking to us, he looks at me and he says, one of my friends thinks you're cute. Can he come introduce himself? And I had just been through a breakup, so of course I'm like, yes, come on, hello, where are the men? We were too far away to see what these guys looked like. I had no idea what to expect. But then this super tall, super gorgeous man walks up to me, who I didn't know at the time was Jacob Elordi. All I remember was he introduced himself as Jacob, and then he said he's trying to be an actor. But I didn't think much of it because I just assumed everyone in LA was an actor. We're talking to each other for a while. Eventually, we end up talking to these guys all night. And I spend almost all my time exploring this little cave with Jacob Elordi. Like, I literally remember him helping me skip rocks. I didn't know how to skip a rock, and so he taught me how to skip a rock. Jacob Elordi taught me how to skip a rock. Like, what is my life? What's even crazier is neither of us had our phones that night. It's a dangerous area, and you could easily drop it in the ocean. So we could not give each other our number. I spent this whole night falling in love with this mystery man, and then I couldn't even get his number. So imagine my surprise when I turn on HBO's Euphoria, and up pops this mystery man. I about fainted. So yeah, that is the story of how I spent the night with Jacob Elordi. Literally watching the sunset and teaching me how to skip rock. So Jacob, if you've been looking for that mystery girl from the beach, or was that just a dream I had?
Oh yeah, no, none of this ever happened.
But thanks for believing I could pull Jacob Elordi.